Hi there, this is just a really quick video about commenting because there's been a Christian commenter that has hit my comment threads on a couple of my videos and really done sort of trollish things, which is spamming the boards with loads of criticisms but not really interacting and not being willing to listen. And in fact, he's got form because he actually trolled my debate, the YouTube page for my debate with Lydia McGrew. He does have some interesting and good things to say, but it's about how you say them. Then it just gets my heckles up, and because I've got previous with him, I'm just going to react really badly. I want to interact with every comment that is a meaningful criticism, because I don't want to produce videos and make claims that don't stand up to scrutiny. And then if I shut scrutiny down, then that's I'm not going to arrive at a greater or more robust truth or a better evaluation and conclusion of reality. Okay, so if I shut down negative comments, then all I'm going to do is exist in an echo chamber. That's absolutely not what I want. But I've just shut him down for a little while, just a bit of a timeout, so I can say something like this, which is I have a blog that's now interestingly being cancelled itself by the religious right, but I'll be starting up with Only Sky, as you know, because I've told you. And I had such a lax comments policy at my blog that I had loads of followers and readers who had a go at me for not censoring people or not banning people who just were acting like trolls. And the idea was you get hoist by your own petard, which means that you make claims, and even if they're really egregious, horrible claims, you'll get called out on them and you'll have to substantiate them. Okay? Now, this is a fledgling reincarnation of my, or sort of rebirth of my YouTube channel here. And so I want to foster a decent community, but I also want to deal with, as I say, with criticisms of my work. But I can't do that if the criticisms are just ceaseless torrents of claims that the author has absolutely no interest in defending, other than like shouting out mere assertions and not even interacting vaguely with all the work that's been done on those claims. And those claims have been around for donkey's years. So I've shut that commenter down for the time being. It's not to say that I'm not going to read your comments, and it's not to say I'm not going to react to your comments, and it's not going to say that you won't be able to comment again. It's to say, do you know what? Chill out. I'm making a video that is reacting to an awful lot of those comments now, but I feel like I have to answer every single one of those comments. And then what I'm doing is I'm spending literally hours of my day reacting to one person's trollish comments, or some substantial comments. And I just can't afford to do that. But because I'm so reactive in that way, because I just cannot let things just go, you know, I can't let a criticism lie unanswered and undealt with. It's just not part of who I am. That the only way to just give myself some breathing space is to say, right, you can stop for now. Just put your brakes on, zip it, let me deal with what's already been said and produce some videos along those lines, and then you can come back. But if you're going to do stuff like that, do you know what? Reply to yourself in one thread, so the whole board isn't just a spam of your comments. If you've got lots of things to say on one point, just reply to your own initial comment and keep them all in one place, because then it's impossible. YouTube is not a good place to have conversations. That's why I like blogging, because actually you can robustly interact and deal with each other's claims in a much more effective manner, because it's written content, and it allows for greater sourcing and links and all sorts of things. You can't really do that on YouTube. So YouTube is a bit rubbish for those hardcore interactions and claims about data and this and that. Anyway, I'm babbling, but you get my point. Is that I'm not the sort of person that bans people, that censors people. That's just not what I'm about. In fact, I've been hugely criticised for not doing that in the past. So when this guy says that I've been deleting his comments, and then deletes his own threads, so that my refutations to what he said suddenly disappear, because he finds he's getting little bit beaten up on a particular point, and he finds out he's wrong. He's happy to delete that. And then accuses me of deleting his when I haven't even done anything of the sort. I don't even know how to delete comments on YouTube. You know, I've only just worked out how to ban him or how to hide his comments. So his comments are hidden at the moment, or further comments are hidden. He's a hidden user or something, I think it's called. But I can change that. It's not a problem, and I will happily change that later. I just need some breathing space so that I'm not constantly feeling like I have to respond to his one human being's comments the entire time. You know, I don't have enough time in a day. So anyway, that's just an explanation. I want to foster a decent community. I don't just want an echo chamber. And if you have criticisms about what I say, you know, there's a way of putting them down in the comments boards, and it's not just about trollish behaviour. So I hope that is reasonable. You know, let me know if it's not reasonable. You know who he is, because I've actually written blog posts about him previously, because he was such a contentious commenter elsewhere. So that's why he's suddenly flooding my videos now with his comments. Anyway, there's an explanation. Like it or lump it. Cheers.